All right, premiere episode, season 7, The Walking Dead. I think this was exactly what the show needed. The reason I say that is because for so long in this show, this is the 7th season. So throughout the previous 6 seasons, we've seen Rick and the whole team and the numerous members, the cast members that changed from those who died and those who were added on. Even to all the people in Alexandria that they came to live with. We see numerous challenges, stakes high, low, deaths that we didn't want to happen, deaths that we thought would happen or come soon, and things like the governor. I mean, we saw people, we saw so many different changes, but pretty much by the end of each season, we were left with everything working out as best as it could for them. And also, just seeing them overcome and finding a way out of things. Now, the end of last season ended with Negan actually killing one of Rick's members. And everybody was speculating who it was, whatever like that. And now we come to find out, spoilers, it was two guys. It was two people who were killed because of the actions of Daryl. Daryl reacted after Negan killed Abraham. Once Abram was killed, I think everybody was like, oh, snap. Well, some people said it might be him, or they wanted it to be him because they didn't want it to be somebody more important. Like, so Glenn. But after Daryl interfering, Glenn was the next on the list for Negan to make his point, to put that extra explanation point on. Hey, man, I mean what I say. But I think this is what we needed at this time. They seem like they're totally out of control. I mean, I don't even think we expect for them to be completely in control or the end of season 7 to turn out good for Rick and company. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is what we needed because it makes things a lot more realistic. It puts the stakes way up there. Rick was helpless. Negan has him, afraid to do anything. Maggie still has to get help. She's pregnant and sick, and everybody's just crushed. Everybody's spirits is down. It was fantastic. It was a great episode. It evoked so many emotions, and I like the scene when Rick went to go retrieve the axe after he took the ride with Negan, and he just starts having flashes of everyone dying. He sees their face when they were on the floor, and Negan was trying to select who he wanted to kill, basically. And then he would have a flash, a bunch of memories that he can remember of each person, and it happened to almost each person out there. And that was good. And they did that. They started that before they even showed Abram getting killed first, and then Glenn. And I like that because it just took us down memory lane. It's like, I don't want any of these people to go. Any of them. Even somebody like Eugene, who wasn't there from the beginning like Glenn was, but any of them. You really don't want any of them to go, but you have your pick. People were like, oh, anybody except Daryl. Oh, man, hope it isn't Glenn. Hope it isn't Maggie. No, not Michonne. You know what I mean? They stick kind of close to the comics, but they always throw some twist in there. And then having Negan kill two people, I think was a good twist. But I think this is what the show needs. It starts off with us not knowing what's going to happen. And it also, like I said, that was such a strong premiere. And Negan has definitely made his mark. He's a lunatic. But at the same time, he's a guy who's trying to keep control, and he feels like this is the best way to do it. We live in a world where anything can happen. Everybody's for themselves. But if I invoke that fear, knowing people want to still probably want to get rid of you because they're afraid of you. But if I invoke that fear, and not just that fear, but also show if you're loyal to me, you're safe. You're safe. Then people will follow me and people will do whatever I say. Because all those guys could just turn against Negan. But then they're like, okay, well, who do we turn against next? Who's going to lead us? At the same time, if someone puts fear in you and tell you you should do what I say, I think what you need to do is have everybody thinking, oh, he's going to take care of us too. And if he can take care of us, he has a plan. He knows what he's doing. Because there was no way Rick was going to give up or give in to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And Rick saying something like, I'm going to kill you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm going to get you. He had to break Rick even more. So he took him on that ride and he brought him back and he had him about to cut his son's arm off. And that showed everybody, I know what I'm doing. So you don't want to turn against me. I will get you in the same position as I got this guy. So Negan is starting off really great. This episode started off good. Maggie just being broken and just Glenn's gone. Oh man, they had Glenn looking exactly how he did in the comics when Negan took that bat to his face. You know, the eye and the bashed in skull, and that was heartbreaking to see him like that. He said something like, "Maggie, I'll find you," and he might not even been speaking with sense because of what happened to him. But this was a hard episode to watch, but it was good, and that's what I expected. I expected to be that good, and I expected to be hard to watch. But for all those people out there that thought they knew what was going to happen, I mean, if you were one of those smart people, you did something like you went to Wikipedia and you checked each actor and seen what it said, because usually it'll say the date the series started or when they appeared and to present. But if it says something like 2016, then you know that's their last season and they probably died or something like that. You know what I mean? If you went look for stuff like that, you could say, "Oh my gosh, this person's probably going to go." I mean, I think people were looking for things so they could just be right. We always want to guess right. You know, we want to do that more than just enjoy something. I just enjoyed it. I didn't care who was going. You know, anything could happen, and they showed you that by getting rid of 2 characters. But I'm glad. I'm glad they did things the way they did. I think this was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I know we might have a low point, starting off on a high point right now, and it's going to probably go low and go back up or whatever. We got to wait and see. Still one of the top shows on television, and I think they started it off really good. It was a very emotional episode. We got some more insight into what Negan's going to be about, and the team is just broken emotionally. This is going to be a great season for Walking Dead. But anyway, that's my review. Walking Dead season 7 premiere. It was excellent. If you didn't see it, you should have been watching this. The spoilers was in here. But anyway, go check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys thought. Like the video if you liked the video. Share it and subscribe. And I will see you next time.